So the basic idea was to have Sam's head pushed through the glass window. And, I wasn't sure exactly what we were going to do. John and Sam, they both sort of improv'd, the interaction, hopefully leading up to his head being thrown out the window. I know while we were filming it, I thought, wouldn't it be funny if, he looks up at the rearview mirror and says, So there was a lot of flexibility, needless to say. Now, as we go through some of the different shots in the short, let's talk about some of the extra things that you may not notice, or maybe you did. But first, when Sam's walking to the car, he actually just gets right into the car. And one of the things we wanted to do is build a little bit more suspense. So we actually reshot Sam outside of the car in our studio here on the green. And, he's reaching for the handle, and I just parked the car right inside the garage, basically. And so we just kind of recolored it so that it would integrate. But that whole scene was shot kind of on another day. Now, here's another interesting thing that we kind of came up with along the way. I just thought it would be funny if Sam kept getting hit, this entire conversation. And so we shot sort of long from the hood. We shot inward. And what was nice is that the back of the seat was right next to Sam's head, so right here. So as he's hitting him, he's actually just hitting the back of the seat. And, from that angle, it just looks like Sam's really getting hit hard in the face. And that way we didn't have to fake it or keep cutting so that you wouldn't see the actual contact. So we were surprised it actually worked pretty well. Lucky for Sam, too, because I would have said, well, just hit him.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
The final effect, there's something interesting here. We shot it at 4K, so we shot really wide. And the dolly is just moving horizontally, so it's just moving parallel with the action. And what we did is we tracked Sam's face so that instead of the shot moving horizontally, it almost looks like we're orbiting around it in a 360-degree action. So basically, Sam and John are sitting very, very still. They're not moving, or they're trying not to move, trying not to breathe, and then we're sort of orbiting around it. And then we track the shot. We add the glass and the reflections. We shot an HDR of the garage with, so we can have it for the reflection pass on the glass. And, there's really not a lot to it. It's just the glass as well as them in the shot. Now, one interesting thing is we saw a few comments talking about the camera projection technique. And they said, Sam and John, they don't look real because, it looks like a camera projection effect, when in fact it is 100% real. And it's kind of interesting how real things can sometimes look fake. And, you do, visual effects and they can look more realistic, So maybe we're just getting used to it and we expect the world to be a little bit different than it really is.
I don't know if I'm believing you.